it's great. I never saw myself being there, but life, it was perfect. I couldn't have been anywhere else to be exactly who I am, who's sitting in front of you right now. I couldn't have been anywhere else. Couldn't have been any different. To be on Kill Tony, couldn't have been anywhere else. So yeah, I love it. We're family. We have great girls. We have great people who come in. I meet the craziest people. I once met those guys that, remember when they did that Elon coin and they brought him a rocket ship and he didn't answer the door or whatever? Do you ever hear that story?
No.
These like crypto guys created a coin.
Yeah.
And it was called Elon coin. And then they built like an actual like mini metal rocket ship with Elon on it. I think he was like had the body of a goat and then the head of Elon, and they put him on the rocket ship. So he's like riding the rocket ship. And they came in one night. I don't want to like put him out there too much, but yeah, they were, I meet the most incredible people all the time. And I'm able to like be kind of on the front lines, which sounds wild, but people are very much themselves in there. Like might be the only place I get to see a man like really take down his guard and really like tell his issues and problems that he can't say to other people. And I'm managing the girls, so I'm like mainly just working with them. But there's so many moments that I get with people who just come in. Some people come in to see me now, which is wild. I'm fully dressed in there, so sorry if that's going to hurt anybody's feelings. But yeah, I wear like a suit or like a dress or
Half
something.
the audience just stopped listening to this episode.
It's over. Jeez, the half that stayed after they knew I had a voice are like, dang it. But yeah, so I really get to see who people are, and I appreciate that, and I like value that so much. So again, I'm exactly where I should be, and I think I'm helping people in a way, making people have realizations or go out and help their relationships in
I think strip clubs can be a healing. It depends on how you use it. But my first professional DJ job, I've been a DJ for like 11 years. My first time I ever got paid to do it, I was a strip club DJ.
Really?
For like 2 years.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a fun gig.
It's a fun environment.
And you're right. You do get to see people just like release, be themselves. And you also have a bunch of creeps. I had to call people out to like stop jerking off in the corner.
Yeah,
but,
that's a meat. I don't deal with that. I grab a guy. We actually have a lot of female managers, but I grab there's always one male manager at least on. I'll grab a guy and I'm like, I can't deal with this. And it's only happened one time, and it was the one day when I said, you know what, I've never really seen anything too crazy in here, and I'm looking. I know, I literally did. I spoke it out, and like 5 minutes later, I'm like, what is going on? What is this day? And we had to kick this guy out, and it was so strange. I didn't have to. I was just like, will someone come watch this? Because I caught a glimpse, and I'm not going to look again ever. So
I would call them out over the microphone. Because I have to announce the girls. Yeah. There was this one guy. There was one guy that I had to do it twice. He was in the corner. It was like Sunday it was like 4 p.m, by the way. It was like middle of the day.
Guy, relax.
Guy he was back there. He would like read his newspaper. He had like coffee. He's just sitting in the back of the room in like this dark corner. And I was like, whatever. He's just hanging out for the day. Yeah. And then, like an hour goes by and I just see his hand just under the table moving. And I'm like, oh, dude.
I didn't see that. So I would have been mortified.
I get on the mic and I'm like, sir, in the corner, get your hand out of your pants.
Stop jacking off.
Please stop jacking off.
Stop jacking off in the corner.
And he's like so embarrassed and like took his hands out, and then security escorted him out. Yeah.
Good riddance, buddy.
Yeah.
Adios, bud.
I guess if that's what he felt like doing in that moment, but there are clubs for that. You know, we have lifestyle clubs where that's what you're supposed to, like, that's a thing. If you want a threesome, if you want a girl, extra girl.
Go to a sex party.
Yeah.
They're all over Austin.
All over. Yeah. We have what is it called? Colette or I've never been there, but it's like a sex club, allegedly.
Colette?
Colette or I don't know. And it's in Round Rock. I've heard about it. People tell me about it. And now I direct people there. I'm like, you're not going to find that here. We have, these women they're incredible. We have they're awesome. Like our dancers most of them are sober. They are just wonderful people. And you can't it's a choice now. I feel like it used to be like you fall into it because of your circumstances. But I feel like now it's like a choice, like a career choice.
Totally.
Because things are just more accepted. And so you have these women who, this is their job and they're wonderful. You can't take them home. They have really high standards for their conduct of living. And it's a lot different now. Back in the day, I mean, it was wild. You'd walk around strip clubs and girls would have like Coke bags and their nylons.
Yeah.
And
I would get tipped in cocaine back when I was
Really?
DJing. Yeah, because they
Oh my
come
God,
tip the DJ,
Austin
right?
handshake.
No, this was in Seattle.
They had it there too.
Here you go.
Yeah, it's wild. That part is everywhere though. I feel like not so much in our club, but I see it every club I go to. I'm like, and I was part of that. I love to party.
Right. You run a tight ship over at Yellow Rose.
I think we do. We've been
good.
there for 45 years,
Damn.
I think. So there's so much you can get away with on 6th Street. There's not much you can get away with at our club. But it's fun. You're going to have a great time. It's beautiful women, beautiful, gorgeous women. Like I work with 12s. It's wild. So I don't know. It's great though. It's fun. Yeah.
That's awesome.
You do branding for people too, right? Like personal branding?
So yeah, I work with like women in pageantry, or I had previously in my life, like from 26 until like 2 years ago is when I really started to like kind of calm down with that. Just because I loved where it was going and I loved like helping women tell their story, because I was attempting to tell my own story, right? So like I was at that stage in my life, but I don't love where pageantry has gone and where like I would help women in interview. I would help women to be very clear and concise, because you have 2 minutes in the interview room for Miss USA. It's more for Miss America systems. Different systems are different. But I would work with a ton of people, ton of women. And we just had a workshop in Houston actually not too long ago. And I think I'm just kind of like done with it now. And I want to work more on myself than anything. But it's fun. And if anybody wants me to help them, of course, I love helping with overall image, that sort of stuff, and interview. But like I don't want it for a reason anymore. I just for life.
Yeah.
Life. These are life skills. And if you're a very good interview in pageantry, you're going to have great life skills. And it helped me so much. And so I felt like I was giving back for years. And now I don't know. I don't love where the system is going politically. And, I just don't have like the belief in it as much as I used to anymore. So I've kind of stepped back on that a little bit. I was really into it, but sparingly now than prior years.
And you strictly worked with like women in pageantry?
Yes,
okay.
Young women. I had a couple people who would come to me from other places, like men especially, actually. Men more than anything, from just like advice, coaching, life coaching, helping them like straighten out the mentality of their relationships especially. I'm very good at like helping people understand the dynamics of the relationships so that it can be better. But this is just like friends of friends, or this person knows this person and he's going through this. Can you like help?
Right.
And it wasn't really like so much of a business as like charity work, helping. I just love to help people. I love to straighten people out and be like, wait, this is what you're doing. This is why this is happening. Can you see that? Like guiding them to see it themselves, so that they can clear it up in their life and then move forward with making better choices.
Yeah, like a life coach.
Yeah. I have a certification in life coaching and I have a degree in psychology. So I think I loved doing that. As soon as when I was in college, I went and did my research at like a alcohol drug clinic, rehab clinic. And it was my senior year. And I was like, I'm not going to do this. I hated it. It was the most difficult like thing I've ever actually tried to do. And I realized what a barrier it was to have like my overall appearance. It's never been a barrier except for in drug and alcohol rehab, which is what I wanted to get into, because I felt like I overdosed on a drug, right? So this is like, and then died from it and then came back. So this was like a big part of my life. I'm like, I'm going to school, I'm dedicating all this time to learning about the brain and everything. And now I'm doing my research and I hate it. And I can't help these people. Like it was very hard for me. It's very, very stressful. So that I'm like, I'm done. I'm not going to do it in this clinical setting where you can't like touch somebody. You can't be like real. You got to like kind of sit back and it's an empathetic thing, but I want to be able to like really tell people what's up, and you kind of couldn't in that situation.